Some seasons are for winning, other seasons are for losing. Evictions are coming in, both young, old, and in between.
I got evicted. I wanted to wait until after Coachella that I tell you guys this, but yeah, it's true. I got kicked out of my last apartment for being too loud, and now I'm in my car. I'm gonna keep on looking for houses, but my budget is low. I might have to go back to Vegas and live with my mom. I just posted a YouTube video about it, so if you guys want to still support me and help me out through this process, make sure to go watch it. The link's in my bio. And make sure to like, comment that you're from TikTok, and please, please, please subscribe. I love you guys so much, and pray for me.
Just got the letter from the renewal officer. She literally just dropped it off. So we're going to open it up to see what is the court date. Why is it written like this? I answered to the court, but it's saying something else now. That it's a right of possession.
Writ of possession.
So I'm trying to get an understanding of this. So I'm going to have to go somewhere to see what they're saying.
Writ of possession means you're being evicted. You are being put out of the house. They are now taking ownership of the property back from you. You know what I mean? The owner wants his property back, in simple words or layman terms.
I just made it to the sheriff's office. I have a writ of possession. Apparently, since I posted this, I'm guessing on Facebook to vocalize my freedom of speech and how I was feeling. One, I did not disrespect anyone or anything of that nature. I just was basically posting my journey and what I'm going through, along with many others that's going through the situation. So maybe that's why I didn't get a court date. I'm not for sure, but basically it's stating that I have to get all my things and get out.
An authority.
Hi, is this Miss Sharon?
It is.
Hey, I believe Miss Butler isn't back. So I got the paperwork that says writ of possession, right? So I didn't get a court date.
Due to the information what you posted on me on Facebook, I prefer not to speak to you. I can transfer to her office. One moment.
Hello. I just got this, and I wanted to see if anybody could explain it of how long I got or something. It says the sheriffs of Jenkins County.
They mail it out.
But it's a writ of possession, meaning that it's already stamped in place.
Yeah, and that was the end of February, wasn't it?
Wow.
I don't know why I'm thinking February is like 2 months ago.
Yes, ma'am. Wow.
What she could have done is upload that letter into ChatGPT or Grok. It would have gave you a full breakdown. Put this in a way that a 5th grader can understand, or put it in layman terms, or simplify this for me. What does this mean? She could have saved herself the embarrassment. She thinking she got another court date. You don't get another court date. That's a writ of possession. You got to go. You've had multiple opportunities to make things right. That's the final notice.
Evicted. Story of my fucking life. Whatever. I'm coming on here for advice. I got myself in a predicament again. You know, whenever you're constantly dealing with, oh, I don't even want to be a part of Earth anymore, and then I do, and then I don't. That's where I get myself in these positions, because why pay my rent if I don't want to be a part of life? But I want to be alive today, and I need to figure out what the fuck I'm going to do. I'm coming for advice because the amount of money I owe my landlords, I have already earned from my side jobs, and they're already in a paycheck in a system somewhere, but I don't have that paycheck. And yeah, I'm asking you all, what the fuck can I do about that? Because the apps where you can get paid early, it seems you can only get paid 2 days early, and I need paid 2 weeks early. Yeah, per usual though, you know, I did it to myself. Let myself be so upset with how the world is fucked and how it's all a lie and a scam anyways, and none of it's actual. So what's the point? But my rent does have to get paid. That's the only thing actual. It does have to get paid. But yeah, I'm over here like, does anybody know of any systems, of any programs, of anything where you can get your money that you already earned early so that you're not homeless? Let me know. Also, does anyone know anybody that's rich Like, that's the funny part. Like, who in life, I know like 3-4 people that have at least 10,000 in the bank. Who has extra money, baby? Everybody's living paycheck to paycheck. How the fuck I'm supposed to ask somebody if I can borrow $2,000? Yeah, if anybody's rich, I love how I live out here near so much money. I'm like, damn, maybe one of my Amazon packages I delivered today, I can be like, hey, can I borrow $2,000?
I don't know if nobody gonna lend her 2,000 if they know her track record. Being reckless at the times that she doesn't want to live is how I'm taking that. Getting herself in compromising predicaments, making erratic decisions or impulsive decisions even. Erratic, impulsive decisions. Let's put it together. I think it's both.
I'm about to get evicted, but that's beside the point. It's not the point, but it is the point. And I made a big girl decision last year to move out, and it was a choice that I made happily when I was financially able to do so, because I have spent my entire life caring for other people, and this was something that I really wanted to do for myself. So I am in the middle of an answered prayer, and I am so grateful. Last year, I was also I released myself from my dream job, and it was a contract to work for a major city to do public relations and communications work for all of their citizen engagement needs. But I was harassed to the point of oblivion by a white male council member who is still on council, and he did this in order to make sure that my mother was no longer mayor. So now I am putting myself on notice, even more than normal, to make something shake by March 1st to make rent. And it's not going to be my ass, so don't be looking for any special apps or pages, okay? If you have any tips or any type of encouragement that you want to leave me in the comments, and, you know, just coming along with me on this journey, I'm going to be doing a lot of odd jobs. I might be wearing a helmet one day and skates the next. So, you know, just got to stay tuned and see what happens.
I'm trying to find an apartment, but I have an eviction on my record and I don't know what to do. In 2022, I had an apartment with my girlfriend at the time. You know what I'm saying? We both put our name on the lease. The apartments needed 3 times the rent, and we both wasn't making that on our own. But together, we was making it, so we both put our name on the lease. Long story short, I wasn't living there for too long, and I ended up moving out because there was too much unhealthy stuff going on. So we couldn't be together, like we couldn't be around each other for real. I moved back to my parents' house where I've been living for damn near my whole life. So I've been in my parents' house this whole time, since 2022. So now I'm trying to find an apartment because I'm ready to move out of my parents' house. You know, I make 3 times the rent for the apartment that I was trying to get. So in my mind, I thought, yeah, I definitely could get this apartment. So I applied, and 2 days later, they hit me up telling me that I got denied. I don't know why I got denied, so I asked the lady, like, what's going on? Like, why did I get denied? I'm making 3 times the rent for this apartment. She told me that I have an eviction on my record, and I was confused because I don't know why I don't know why I have an eviction on my record. I never got evicted from any place before. Went on Experian. And on there, I have a collection. Mind you, this collection just came through in September. And it says that I owe them $8,000. It said it's a joint collection. So it has her name on there too. It's saying that we owe them $8,000. So I can't get an apartment now because I have an eviction on my record and I owe $8,000 for apartments that I barely live for real. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how to get apartments right now. So if y'all do know, please help me out.
As always, drop a comment below. Let me know what y'all thought about this video. If you made it to the end, thank you once again for tuning in to another video about YT Wake 'em Up. Peace to my Hebrew fam. Shalom. I'll catch y'all on the next one.